ever after. Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us, and when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold.
Feel it draw you in, watch the moment unfold. Spark a dream that we're meant to follow, setting out for a new tomorrow.
Walt Disney World is a tribute to the philosophy and the life of Walter Elias Disney, and to the talents, the dedication, and the loyalty of the entire Disney organization that made Walt Disney's dream come true. May Walt Disney World bring joy and inspiration and new knowledge to all who come to this happy place. A magic kingdom where the young at heart of all ages can laugh and play and learn together.
The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. Feel the magic everywhere. Bring every dream we dream to life. Share the wonder, share the light. Oh, imagine a world for you and me, where all that we have to do is believe. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Magical place on earth. Magical place on
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call and the doors will be closing soon. Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Welcome in, everybody. It's that time. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Second half of our doubleheader today. I told you we had two great ones today. We're doing a little double shot, making up for some time while we were in Disney. And I am so excited to sit down with this lady. She's literally a neighbor. And didn't get to know her except all through YouTube. But I'm excited to sit down so you get to know her as well today. Let's get into this opening so we can get to our guest here as we're rolling. First, let's say thank you to Dean in the Live Place. Love everything he's doing over at the Live Place. 100 plus family-friendly channels over there for your viewing pleasure. Check out the Live Place and Dreamers Empire right here on YouTube. Partner channel's got some great ones. Five thorns right there around a rose. Tina Marie in the middle. Gotta love her. Check out my partner channels. All their links are always available to you. Great channels right here on YouTube, but you don't want to miss them out. Chaotic Crusaders. I appreciate all of these people. We will talk about majority of them throughout the stream. We'll talk about Disney Worlders right now. Dan with Disney Worlders. 20-some thousand strong over there. Doing a great job with his Facebook group. Huge support to our channel. We contribute our success to Dan as well, so we thank him for all he does. We have a Facebook group as well, nowhere near as big, only 2,000 strong over there, but you can go over and post your content, share it with other people if you'd like. We welcome you to do so. We've got membership on the channel, 4 different levels if you're interested. We appreciate the fact that membership is brought to you every week by Ajana Claire, and that is Being Ajana Claire or Zoel's World, right here on YouTube. She's one amazing lady with 2 incredible channels. Encourage everyone to check her out. Of course, if you do one of the higher levels of our channel, Andy's Toy Box It Up, we will send you one of the minted coins as a thank you for supporting our channel. As a reminder, we got a big fundraiser coming up. It's a magical night of hope on Corey Meets World. Nate will be there helping him. John, Big Fat Panda, will be one of the guests that night. Resort TV 1, Josh Nelson will be playing live that night. It'll be awesome. And, of course, Neil Rosen of Alyssa and Neil will be playing that night as well. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great fundraiser coming up. And I'll talk about something else big with fundraisers in just a Lake Mona Visitors over on Etsy, featuring Star Wars, Disney, and Harry Potter, to name a few. Whether it's in the park apparel or stuff you're going to wear at home, it's all good over there on Lake Mona Visitors. Quality apparel, fun. Bring the parks to your home. It's Lake Mona Visitors on Etsy. Check them out.
Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Just a little bit of pixie dust is all you need when working with Cristina Wittmann Realtor of choice for the Disney Chaotic Clubhouse. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a top realtor for Century 21, she'll help you put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. Central Florida's finest, Cristina Wittmann, 407-789-5334. Tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you.
Hi, gang! It's me, Tinkerbell, and I'm back from Neverland. Just in time to listen to my favorite Disney music radio station. So grab your mouse ears and join me and all of my Disney pals down at the end of Main Street, right in Mickey's backyard, for the magic of the Mouse Radio. See you there!
If you're looking for that spotless clean on your property, well, you need Clean Look on your property. Manchester, New Hampshire, everything fulfilling up in the New England area. www.clean-look.com, 603-669-1088. Mickey's got the broom out, giving the thumbs up. 55 plus years and 3 generations of service. Can't be wrong. If you want your property looking clean, you need Clean Look on your property.
Hi, Glenn. I'm Finnegan.
That was Maeve.
I'm Riley.
I'm Riley.
I'm Gina.
And I'm Dylan. Together, the 7 of us are the Tropical Nerds, coming to you from just 5 miles north of Cinderella's Castle. Join our large family with young kids in the most magical place on Earth. We know a lot about theme parks because we live here and because we helped build some of the technology that they use. See you real soon.
All right, so before I bring my guest in, I took the music down for 1 minute because I want to talk about something serious with everybody as I could. I just did a video today highlighting all of the charity work that I know is being done in the community. For 2 months, I've asked for people to give me their information. The ones who did, I highlighted. I put a video together. It's all of the people that have direct fundraisers where the money is going directly to the organization. A lot in there for vascular birthmarks, for cancer research, for a couple private people that are looking for support, and also for Give Kids the World. The video is on my channel. It is demonetized for me. Demonetized. I will make not one penny on it. And as a matter of fact, I don't talk about any promotions or anything for me in there. It's all about these channels and the charities. I would really appreciate, there's the link right there in the chat. Right now, Jesse's putting it in there. I would really appreciate people sharing it out and highlighting these charities. My goal is that hopefully people will see these charities and stuff, and if they have a couple extra dollars a season, they will share it with some of the charities that our Disney creators are putting together. So thank you for my 30 seconds on the soapbox and your support getting that video shared out. It would really mean a lot to me. All right, my guest tonight, let me pull it up here on the screen. Boom. My guest tonight is an amazing lady. I got to pull my stuff up here. We were sitting there talking. I was having such a good time talking with her for a few minutes. I didn't pull up my one page. Give me 1 second here. My guest tonight is an amazing creator, and it's incredible what Disney does, because it's a young lady who lives not far from me that I never knew who she was or anything about her, or the fact that her husband makes some of the best crab cakes in the state of Maryland, apparently. So I'm still waiting for a delivery. I was expecting it to be here by now, but I'm just saying. But I didn't get to know her until this whole YouTube thing came together. She loves everything about Disney. She's an amazing crafter, and she manages to bring the Disney magic through all of her relationships with everybody that I've got to watch her with on YouTube. During my time of seeing Kat, I actually got to become a little bit better of a person myself here because of the way she handles herself. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our channel, sitting on this Wednesday night seat, welcome in, Kat. Perfectly, Kat. Hello, dear. Good to see you.
Hi, everybody.
Good to see you. Arlene just came in. That's not an announcement. That's a warning. Who else is just giving it? Patriotism USA. Let me say hello to everybody real quick, Kat. Just Ginger's in here. Jill's in here. Good to see you. Jeannie's in here. Jesse's always here. Dan's here. You're here. Arlene is here, just as everybody knows. Donna Kennedy's here. Look out. Donna's here. And I want to make sure I want to just go back up to the top. I just try to say hello to everybody. I know we don't get a chance to. JC's here. Lisa P is here. Or was here. Hopefully Lisa P's still here. Kat and Maddie's here. I think we got everybody. If we missed you, say hello along the way. A-side, welcome in. We'll say hello to you as we go along. Kat, first time sitting in this seat, so why don't you do me the favor, and let's start it out here by you, just sharing with everybody a little bit about you in general, then we'll kind of get into your channel and Disney and all that kind of good stuff.
All right. Well, my name is Kat, and I started going to Disney when I was about 21. My grandmother took me for the first time. And then when my son was about 4, my husband and I started going every year. And it turned out that I loved it so much that I probably go 3 times a year now. And I try to bring it into my everyday life, just like into the classroom, or like I try to always have a smile on my face. And like a lot of that is because I love Disney and I want to make other people happy.
Well, one of the and it's great that you say that, because one of the lines that I borrow, I guess is the best word to say, was a line from Roy that was said in an interview one day where he talked about the Disney and the magic, and he said, you can choose every morning to get up and be happy, and that's what he was encouraging his Disney employees to do. And it's kind of what I do on this channel. So I think that's awesome. So let's talk about your channel and you. I know you're on Instagram and solid over there with 840 followers, 511 posts. Good Lord, you've been busy over there on Instagram. 1.09K over here. I remember when we celebrated your 1,000 not that long ago, and getting over the number, which is great. 325 videos. And you're not far from 100,000 watches. You are at 85,199 as of tonight's interview. That's awesome.
I'm getting there. I'm definitely I took a little break. I decided to recalculate everything in my life, and just I'm going back to school to find out what it is I really want to do, and I found the job that I absolutely adore, and I'm just full steam ahead. And so I'm coming back to my channel and trying to do more crafts and more Disney content.
Yes, well, this interview is working out. I had a great time then. Welcome in, ATK, welcome in, Poppy, welcome in, and also Nathan, welcome in as well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's first start out before we get into the channel. You just recently got back from a trip to Disney.
I did.
We just missed each other, or you were hiding behind VP. It was one of the two. I'm not sure which one it was. How was your trip?
Well, I was worried about like all the donut stuff going on, you know, so like I was trying to hide from that. But no, we just missed each other. I actually got to meet a lot of amazing YouTubers. We had a meetup at the castle, and over at Epcot. So it was so nice to be able to talk to a lot of people who I watch every day.
Well, I know you met Carlos. Right?
Yes,
you did meet Carlos.
Well, yes, I ran into Dad Bills and Gonzo, and I ran into Soel's World. Oh my gosh, so many people. I know I'm going to forget everybody, but
I know that Carlos. First, welcome in Dre Houston. Don't want to miss Dre. Carlos, actually, we were at breakfast or something. He joked. He was like, we were talking about people we met. He's like, ha ha, I met Kat. I said, I don't care. I'll go over to her house. She lives 5 minutes from me. I was like, I don't give me that.
We'll have some crab cakes.
Oh, yeah. He was laughing. I said, I'll get on my cart and I'll just go and I'll get there. So, yeah. So it's Kat, sorry you met the Disney Yeti. Yes, that's true. Arlene says you did meet Gonzo. He is he's known as the Disney Yeti. So just as everybody knows.
I think I probably scared them. I saw them. I turned around and I come running at them, and it's pouring down rain. And I was like, "Hey!" And they're like, "Wait, oh hi."
Don't feel bad. Gonzo does that at home with his kids, so don't feel bad. All right, let's dig into it here. You started your channel when you came out. You've been going since October of 2011. As you started putting your channel and all together, and your thoughts for it, what was your concept and your idea of starting to pull your channel together? And welcome in Mickey's Girls while we're sitting here. Go ahead.
Well, I actually, I know that I started it back then, but I didn't put any videos up until maybe about 3 years ago. And It was really just that I wanted to just spread my love of Disney. And I love all the movies, Marvel, Star Wars. Like, I love the art and animation, all of the places. I love the parks, and I just wanted to have fun. And my tagline at the end of all of my videos is "Make someone smile today."
Yes.
And I live by that. I want to make you guys happy, and it makes me happy to make other people smile. And I do stutter. So when I'm nervous or when I'm excited, I start stuttering more. And so it was another way for me to kind of put myself out there, overcome it, and show other people and kids that like you can do this. You can like express how you feel and have fun doing it.
And I love the fact that you don't worry about that challenge, and you go out and do your thing. And it was one of the things that I admired about you before I even went through my challenges. And then after coming out of them, you were somebody that I did think about, the fact that, if Kat can go out there and say, hey, this is me, don't worry about it, I can do it too. So I thank you for that. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure. Lisa P is back in, saying hello again. Captain Shutter. That's a cool name.
That's my husband.
Oh, is it? I love it. So, Captain, I understand Kat just promised me you're making me crab cakes. We live 15 minutes away. I can't wait. Just throw it out there. So, I understand your crab cakes rival Jimmy's. That's impressive.
They do. I will put it against Jimmy's any day. Of course, I'm not cooking, but
I love it. Our moderators are going to be putting my guest's link for her social media in the chat throughout the night. I ask if you're enjoying the interview, if you go over to her channel and check it out, and you feel like you'll watch her content, to please give her a subscribe. There's nothing better for a creator to wake up in the morning or at the end of the interview to see another subscriber or two because you want to be there. And if you're new to me, I interview people every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hit that subscribe as well. As you put your channel out there and you were watching YouTube, and maybe it's not Disney people, maybe it is, but are there a couple of channels that come to mind of, hey, that kind of motivated me to want to hit that subscribe or hit that start or hit the button to record.
I say this all the time, and I'm going to embarrass her. I know she's not in here right now, but Meg from Mickey's Magic.
Do you want me to
was
call her?
one-
Do you want me to call her?
Yeah,
and tell her?
because I adore her.
All right, hold on. I'm going to call her and tell her right now. What is today? Today's what, Wednesday? Okay,
Wednesday, I think.
We're gonna do something we don't usually do on the show. We are gonna make a phone call right now, and we are gonna tell her personally. And I always like getting her. And with my luck, I'll get her voicemail. But let's see. Live shows. You can do anything you want.
I like it.
Okay. We're ready. We're gonna do the show. Ready?
Recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Meg, I'm live here on Wednesday night, chilling with Perfectly Cat. Cat, my question to you as we were going through the segment is, as you think about channels that motivated you to want to hit that record button when you first started, who was the channel that motivated you the most?
Meg from Mickey's Magic. I adore her.
She's absolutely special, and I agree. Meg, just wanted you part of this segment. We love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. So there we go. We've done something we did here. We haven't done on a live stream. And you never know. I may get a call back in a couple minutes. I'm working, but we never know. So, yeah, Meg is a great influencer, a great, I love the fact, and you are one as well. Arlene's in here. She's one. There's so many others. Katrina and Jesse as moderators and what they do. But there's so many great female leads in our community. And you brought up one there. And I love the fact, and I give much respect to you and for Meg. Yeah, and that's a great thing. So as you're putting your channel together, and let's talk about what are people going to find if they come to Perfectly Cat to hang out. What are they going to find over there with you?
Well, my channel is a whole bunch of different things. I have unboxings, swaps. I love doing swaps with other Disney creators. It's so much fun. I love gift giving. Like I don't collect a lot of stuff, but I love buying and collecting to give to other people.
Nice.
And I never want anything back. I just love how it makes other people so happy. My husband, I'm sure, doesn't agree with that. He's like, stop buying all the things. But I have some crafts. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of those. This past month, when I was at Disney, I have up three food videos, which I had a lot of fun doing.
Okay, so which ones are they? Which ones do you have up you can find?
Well, from the Food and Wine Festival, Josh from Josh Goes to Disney was with me on that one. I also went to Raglan Road.
Nice.
And I think there was a third one, and when I met a bunch of YouTubers, and we had lunch over at Yak and Yeti. So it's just like really fun, quick. Like I try to make them informative with my craft videos. I try to make them accessible because I want people to like love it as much as I do, and just start small, and you can always build on that.
I love that. And over in your list, I should note, you have 13 different playlists over in your playlist right now. Of course, you have 81 posted videos. You said people will find Disney Bounding, what to watch with Disney collections, which I thought was neat. Disney swaps, your hauls. You got Vlogmas over there from a couple different years. You got subscription boxes. You got Magic Now. You got a lot of stuff. And then, of course, your creativity with everything. I think that's absolutely awesome. Let's take a step outside of the channel for a second, and let's talk about something. I always like getting into know my people that I'm interviewing a little bit, because I think if the people watching you get to know you a little bit more, maybe they'll consider subscribing. There's Katrina right there saying, hey, I love Cat's craft videos. Love it. Love seeing that. And your husband did say that Jimmy's are the bomb. That would be a stretch, which is good. I just like to point out there, Captain, that she did say that by the end of the interview that I would have crab cakes here at that. I'm just saying, I didn't ask.
I'm joking, honey.
It's only a 15-minute drive to get to my house, so we're good. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about, you talked about collections and things that you like, and we all like to buy stuff. I mean, behind me, I've got, I got Mickey and other Disney, things behind me that I do. What are some of your big collections? I see Jim Shore right off the bat, and I see pins, but let's talk about some of the things that Kat is passionate about.
Well, to be honest, everything I have here is stuff I have gotten as gifts. So honestly, I collect gifts because it just makes me happy. It's chosen, um, that is chosen by a person who cares about me and wants to make me happy, and that makes me super happy. I do have a lot of pops, a lot of Funko Pops. Looking at my wall, I do have a lot of pins. I change this out every once in a while because I probably have 6 of these boards. So I have lots of pins. But my favorite thing, and this is probably one of the few people who do this, I collect Disney dresses.
And I love that. I was waiting to get to that. It's on my list. Let me pause you for 1 second. Yes, questions can be asked for our guest. Just highlight at Pete McDevitt Show and do that. And then secondly, could someone keep dropping her link again? We just had ATK asked for the link. Thank you, Katrina. I knew Katrina would be all over it. So Disney dresses. I was holding and waiting. Let's talk about that. That's a pretty cool thing. I love that about you.
Yeah, I express myself in clothing. So I love to dress up. I am a very bubbly person, and my personality comes out, and it comes out in my clothes. I love bright colors. Orange is my favorite color. I'm very comfortable in my skin. So I love having fun with that, especially at the parks. So the last couple trips, I've tried to coordinate my outfits, really had fun with it. And I'm so comfortable. People are always asking me, aren't those uncomfortable in the parks? I'm like, no, they have pockets. They're cute. They got air flowing through.
As a follow-up question to that, are you hanging around Yachty too much?
I would love to. I haven't met her yet. But between her purse collection and my dresses, I think we would have a fabulous time.
There you go. There's Meg. I told you, Meg always responds. And Megan, just so you know, just so you're not sweating it, I did mute everything during your answer machine, so nobody heard anything. So just want to make sure she knows that.
And Meg was the first person that I went on Dumbo with, the flying Dumbo.
Nice. You know what? I tell you what, I know she's in here, and I don't mind saying it while she's here. One of the highlights of my trip, Meg was the first one that I hugged and I cried. It broke me up. It still gets me emotional here thinking about it because of how important she's been in my life. And there's, if hopefully you and I can get together at some point. If you come to my house, hanging in 3 of our rooms are 3 of Meg's paintings. So it's just.
I have one.
You have one too? See, you're part of the.
I do. I don't know where it is, but I have it.
I have it, and it's awesome. So she is pretty special. But yeah, it was awesome. I'm glad you got to see her down there. That's awesome. Well, you look at it this way: you got the extra experience of seeing Meg, and then you had to see the Disney Yeti. So it worked out well. You got the ups and downs of everything. So, So no, Katrina, her number is not 8675. That's pretty good though, Katrina. I will give you that. Yeah, I will give Katrina some love. I'll give Katrina some love with it. That's a great song. So as you started putting your channel together and where it's doing, where you go, where do you want it to go? Where is your long-term plan of this is where I see perfectly Kat 5 years down the road?
Honestly, I do it because I have fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it. I know I should have more goals. I know that I should have numbers. And I got to be honest, I don't enjoy that part of YouTube. I really just like being inspired. When I'm inspired, I'm going to put up a video. It's got to make me happy. It's got to make other people happy. Because if I'm not being genuine, people are going to know it. And that's just, I don't know. I just have fun. I'm just having fun.
That's a great point. Malik Adventures, welcome in. If you are coming in brand new, the amazing lady I'm talking with tonight is fellow Marylander, perfectly Kat, here hanging out with us today. Yeah, you actually, Kat, you do have goals. You do because you just actually said, which is a perfect goal there. You just want to have fun and make people happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, our good friend Steve from the world, I'm not going to say his full name because if I do, music starts playing in this office. But that's his thing. His notation of his channel is all things fun. If you ask him his numbers, he'll tell you, I have no idea what they are right now. He just wants, and that's a great goal. There's nothing wrong with having that. I think that's fantastic. If you had, looking at your full collection before we jump back to your channel, do you have something that you would say, well, these one or these two are my most prized Disney possessions?
Yes. Oh, please. I hope everything doesn't fall off my desk. Okay. So this is worth like $500 or $600. And I don't even care because I love it so much. It is this little silly backpack. It has Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, the kitty cat.
Nice.
She's worth so much money, but I don't care. I've taken her to the subway. I've taken her to Disney. It brings me joy and happiness, and I love it so much.
Well, the weird thing is, and speak of the devil, you say it's like when you're, what was that movie with when you say the name 3 times?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. You say it 3 times, he comes up. Here comes Yachty. We were just talking about how special Yachty is. Yachty's in here now. Nicole's in here. Welcome in. And I see Surfer Girl just came in. She said she had the privilege to meet you recently. You met Cherie. That's awesome. I love Cherie. She's amazing. You and I both were blessed. We got a chance to hug Cherie. That's a great thing. So, and AJC, Amy's in here too. A lot of the friends are coming out to say hello to you. I have a newfound love for, not myself for Loungefly, but for my daughters and my wife because of Yachty and a couple other people in the community that have got me hooked on there. And yes, Arlene, the Pac-Man machine, is back there as well. Arlene's having a fit. So that's pretty cool, though. You love that Loungefly. That's a unique one. That's a good looking one.
It's traveled a lot with me. And the funny thing is, I just opened it and I realized I have a little bit of a wallet problem, but I haven't used a single one of these.
Okay. Note to the chief there. We don't need to buy any wallets for Christmas.
I don't. The funny thing is I don't carry a purse, so I just have a little wallet thing on my arm, and that's how I get through my life. But that bag is my travel bag.
Well, and I can't say anything, Kat, because being honest, in my bag that I carry, I have 2 wallets, and one of them actually is a Loungefly wallet, so I can't say anything. So I'm right there with you. Manhattan Fox Hour coming in from across the globe. Welcome in as well. Where did your love of Disney start? Where did it come from?
Oh, I have always been a very creative and dramatic child. So I would watch movies and musicals, especially musicals. I think the first time that I saw Roger and Hammerstein, Cinderella, I fell in love with it. And then I saw the movie Cinderella, and I just fell in love. I was like, I want to be her. I want to talk to the birds. I want to marry Prince someday, and then I think movies really got me. They spoke to me. And then, when I did plays, as an adult, I really just fell more into love with it. I had the honor of, being, in Beauty and the Beast, and I was the wardrobe. So like stuff like that just kind of,
I love it,
brought it forward even more.
Well, and I love your energy. This one, we talked about Cherie here a minute ago. When I met Cherie face to face, you and Cherie remind me a lot of each other in the fact of the energy that you bring from your personality, and I love that because it's empowering and lifting, in times, and I applaud you for that. I also should say that, who else? Oh, Tony, Phantasmic Chronicles just came in to say hello as well. So we appreciate that. Let's talk about, Florida, you were at recently. I don't know, have you been to California? And if yes or no, great. You tell us a little bit about that. But are there other parks that Kat wants to get to in time? And if so, can I get in the luggage?
Well, I actually have never been to any of the other parks. California is on my wish list, but I would have to say that Tokyo is probably my number one. I think because I like quirky, cute, kind of crazy things, and I feel like Japan is that, like odd, fun place. Yeah, no, I am going back to Disney World in May, taking my niece for the first time, and my brother and his family are going, and so I get to watch all of them experience it for the first time, and that is my favorite thing at Disney, to watch other people's.
Watching other people, great. We are probably going to be going down in the spring also. Maybe it might be that time. We're still working that out. I plan on trying to take advantage of the VP experience while I'm there. That's always a good experience. I would encourage you to do that as well, but not your family. Don't let them do it. It's good. Okay. Have you ever done any cruises, Kat?
I have not. If you ask anybody on here who has been on a ride with me, it's probably best not to have me on a cruise.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't do well with a lot of movement.
Okay. No problem. I won't do a cruise unless I can fish off of it. But we'll see. Jill says
now
Tokyo.
I love fishing.
Yeah, well, I would love to go fishing. Jill says Tokyo has so many cute popcorn buckets. They do. You have a different flavor of popcorn everywhere you turn around, which is one thing I love about out there. Patriotism USA says, what is Kat's favorite ride or favorite food in the parks?
Well, my favorite ride, I guess, would have to be what's it called? The Grand Fiesta Tour. I love that. I know it's just so simple, but it's so nostalgic and makes me smile. But my favorite attraction is the Tiki Room. I love going in there and watching other people who haven't been, and like everything moving, and they're like looking around. It makes me so happy.
That's pretty awesome. I love that. If you're brand new, the links are being dropped into the chat throughout the night. My guest tonight is Perfectly Kat. She's amazing. She does a lot of Disney. She does a lot of creativity. Nothing but positivity and fun over on her channel, and I guarantee you enjoy that. And if you're new to me, hit that subscribe tonight. We do Disney interviews all the time. As you look through your playlist, let me ask you something. What would you say is your favorite playlist over there? You got so much difference with swaps and hauls and Vlogmas and all the stuff over there. Is there something that jumps out to you where you say, wow, I really enjoy doing that?
I don't know playlists, but I do have a video that I really, really love doing, and it just ain't getting any traction, and I don't know why, because I enjoyed it so much. It was actually Magic Kingdom, and my friend wrote a book about places to go and like all the rides and everything, and so like I took her book and I went around to all the rides on the list, and I did it. Cannot remember what it was called. I'll have to link that later. But that made me so happy. And as far as playlist, I would have to say any of my crafts. It just makes me happy.
I love that. I love that. Let's see here. Let's jump back up here to the top as we go through. Again, it's very strong on social media. Instagram, TikTok. Are you liking TikTok?
I find that it's a very different world. I find that there's no filter in TikTok with people, and it's not a place that I really want to live in.
I don't blame you there. It's kind of dish in, dish out as you go through. I would agree with you there. As you're looking at the holidays and all coming up here, I always interested in finding out where my guests are as far as the Christmas versus Halloween. As it ties in with Disney. Are you more Halloween? Are you more Christmas? Are you in the middle with Hallowismus? Where is it for the Perfectly Kat household?
So we go big for Halloween and Christmas. Halloween starts the very middle of September, and and it ends like right before Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. We go straight into Christmas. So I have to say we're really kind of in the middle, but we also we celebrate St. Nicholas Day, which is on December 5th, because we are German, and that is something that my son, who's almost 18, still loves. And if I don't put the boot out with the candy, I might have to move.
As you talked about, the German background, when you go to Epcot, do you have a feeling? Does it give you the feels of your heritage?
When I'm eating a pretzel, yep, I love it there. I think Germany and the Mexico Pavilion are my two favorite.
Okay, I love it. Donna would like to know, besides your Loungefly bag, is there another favorite piece in your collection that you'd like to share?
Actually, so it's not really an item that I bought. It's something I made. Um, I don't know if it's gonna be hard to see, but this is a little pot, and it's from the Sword and the Stone.
That's very cool.
I saw this pot, and it looked like one of the pots from Sword and the Stone, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna paint it. So
you all the painting work on there.
No, it was lots of fun. So something like that, and I've had so many friends send me stuff. Actually, I I have them in a special place of honor so they don't get messed up. But the ears that Meg sent me, I won a contest, like, oh my gosh, that was so long ago. They're my favorite pair of ears.
Nice. She does an excellent. My wife and kids, the first ears that they had, all three of them, were Meg's, and of course, I don't know if you could see it. Let's see, I go that way. Over top of the Ravens player is the Holidays Happy ears, which are the
Yes, the Holidays Happy ears.
Yes, they are the one and only collectible ears that she made for the charity event, which I spent a lot on, but it went to charity. It was for a good cause, and I couldn't be more proud that they sit in my office as a memento of this community. My daughter actually wore them in Disney at the holiday party. And
Perfect.
The great thing was she had somebody walk up to her. We still don't know who it was because my two daughters went. I was sitting over waiting for the fireworks. They ran over to use the restroom and get a drink. While they were standing in line, somebody walked by and goes, "Hey, those are the Holidays Happy ears." And we have no idea who it was. We just know that somebody in the community who knew about them saw them and recognized them. And Amber came back. She's like, "I was worried about them taking them." I was like, "No, they weren't going to take them."
That is hilarious.
So,
yeah, I definitely Meg, if you're out there still listening, we need to do that again. That was one of my favorite things when I made the Alice in Wonderland ears. And I know they I don't know how much they sold for them. I think like 80. So it went to charity and I was so excited. So that was so much fun.
that's cool. So, with the crafting, what are some of your favorite things to do to make and create when you're sitting thinking about the crafting?
I usually I'll find an object and it'll like inspire me. Like I got this at a Goodwill the other day, and I'm gonna turn it into a potion bottle for Emperor's New Groove. So like just like seeing a shape of something. I try to relate everything. Oh, sorry. I try to relate everything back to Disney. Let me see.
Welcome in, Megan.
Not to knock stuff over. Like this is just.
Oh
like
my
another
God!
one.
Look at that.
It's a little dusty. But yeah, I just saw this. It was just a clear thing, and I just painted it. Like
That right there. That is so
you
cool.
You can make anything out of anything, and I want people to know that. Hike, it doesn't cost a lot of money. You don't have to have talent. You just have to have fun, and that's what I love to do.
Well, I can't paint. I'm awful at painting. I have enough trouble just painting the windowsills. But that was very cool. I like that. So that's pretty awesome. So, as you're going, is there any other? Is there channels out there? Welcome in, JD Prigg, and welcome in, Megan. Is there channels out there for crafting that inspire you? I know it's not Disney, but just curiosity.
Yes. Indie Annie Jones is a big one. She does a lot of costuming and just tons of over the top crafting, which she's hilarious and charismatic, and I just love watching her.
That's excellent. Let me ask you this: you talk about, I asked this to Baker will be coming up. I had a private conversation with the Baker, but he'll be coming up as a guest, and we're going to re-opt to this. But with your crafting background, if you ever had a chance to go in and be one of those people working on the costumes and all at Disney, is that something that would interest you in your life?
Absolutely. I think my one of my like big goals is after I go back to school and later when I retire is to work at Disney in costuming or like some type of creative outlet for Disney.
I love it. That's awesome. Yadi says, I think that's a ton of talent. I would not have been able to paint anything. Yadi will tell you. She'll just either tell Pa to go paint it or she'll go buy it. So that's, but it just shows to show that we have a lot of creativity in our community. I don't know if have you done stuff with Mama Mouse with her crafting?
I have a long time ago. Yes, she's amazing. I adore her.
Yeah, she does. I know she does a lot of crafting. I think I've seen her and Shelly and other people, and it's good to see that our community can come together over that. What do you think the best thing, from I talked about me getting to meet you and everything. What is the most unique thing that you've found coming out of this community as you've gotten to know people and grown? Because I've been watching you since you probably had about 150 subscribers, I think.
Wow. Thank you. Just being able to share a love and passion of all things Disney, to be able to go into a park and see another YouTuber, go on a ride with them, just like have that interaction. Just knowing people, I love that. To me, if I didn't have any subscribers, as long as I made one friend, that's all that matters to me.
That's awesome. I'm going to ask you, throw this out to you and get your thought on this, and then we'll do a quick break for you so you can grab a drink, and I'll hit a couple community things, then we'll jump back. I thought about this idea, and you and I living close, of possibly, and I just want to get your feelings, and you can go, I wouldn't do that, or yes, I'm okay. But I thought about maybe later this spring, early summer, trying to do maybe a get-together up here in the Maryland area to go to an Oriole game with a bunch of the YouTubers that are, we've got a lot of people, Virginia, when you look at Jay and Joyce Sanudo's down there, Viaplay Project is down there. I know that, I think pretty sure real quickly and easy, the VPs could get up here and Gonzo could get up here to do it. You could have some of our friends from up north, like, Meg and Shep and Brandy and Dave, and that's just a few.
Yeah. That would be amazing. I've wanted to do a get together on this part of the coast for a while now. I'm thinking maybe this summer too, up at Hershey to get people together. So I think the Orioles game would be amazing.
I know we could get tickets because we don't sell out, and I think that would be really good. So. AJC Amy, I love Amy. She says Perfectly Cat is one of the great crafters and creators. I love that. All right, I'll give you a quick break. I'll hit these community things. Oh, look at that. There we go. Then we got another one here. Amy says, I would drive down to the Baltimore area. So that would be awesome. We've also got Tracy Glenn. We got so many people in the Northeast that I'm kind of in the middle. I might even be able to talk dad builds into coming up. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of fun if we could do that. I'm going to work on that. All right, let me do a couple of the community segments, hit a couple of community highlights here, and we will get rolling here. So, Magical Memories, if you haven't seen it this week, just debuted it earlier today. Magical Memories, People in the Park, brought to you by Magically Mad Adventures. Tony, if you want to see that ballpark, you could come out for that. Wouldn't cost you much, I can tell you that. This is People in the Parks. I love to get pictures from people in the parks. These are recent ones that I've gotten. Disney Baker with Angela Minta and Karen Cook. That was a great one down there with him in the uniform. Josh from the couple, WW couple down there getting some gingerbread. Gingerbread was a hot commodity. Jackie, super enthused, grabbing hers as well, saying, hey, got mine. There's a lot of baking going on with Donna and Diz Our Dream right there among many bakers that were doing the charity event that just happened this past week. How about those who don't have a YouTube channel? Yeah, it would be for anybody, Donna. It would be for anybody. If you're in the community, it's not just creators, it's a community thing. So, look, Cherie, look, we got a lot. Kat, we're doing a lot here. There's our good friends from Florida Park Explorers, and there's a new creator that you're going to see this coming Friday on our channel. Hopefully, they are very close to 1,000 subscribers on their channel. I've invited them to come on, and you might see them. and that is the Rich and Star Show. Rich and Star Show, very energetic couple. Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, and Space Mountain Dave hanging out together. Diz Our Dream, Angela Minta and Karen Cook took the Diz Our Dream experience. They got Jeff to say every soundbite that he could. It was worth the trip. There's Molly hanging out. She's all ears. Goofy's all ears. Everybody's all ears in that picture. Love it, love it. Drew in the Moment and the Queen hanging out down there at Epcot. And there's a good friend, Bryson and Crystal. They're hanging out down there at Hollywood Studios. That's for the love of the mouse. Crystal Palace. I love Crystal. She's doing a great job over on her channel. She was up in New York, and that was pretty cool. Welcome in Tyler's Vlogs. And then our good friend Nick, Magical News Live, hanging out with Genevieve and Peter Extra Magic. They went to the recent Disney Springs movie event. And then Carlos, the freak of Disney, or the freak of somewhere, and our good friend Theme Park Baza hanging out together. Magical Mail each week. This one's going to be a live Magical Mail, and it's brought to you by...
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
So our mail this week is going to be a live mail. And again, I apologize for my hand. Nothing I can do. It's just my disability. This was our first Christmas card of the year. We were so grateful to get this mail. That came from the Disney Nerd Herders. So our first card is in. Our cards went out in the mail today. So hopefully a lot of you will be getting cards from us very shortly. And this was a great one. Yadi sent me this one. This was from when she went out to California with her girls. It was an awesome postcard. We'll be taking pictures of those and have them for Friday's vlog locked in here. But I didn't want to forget them. They were that important. Let's jump over to congratulations. Congratulations each week. It's brought to you by Casey of Casey's Corner. He's our executive producer in charge of 4K content here from Disney World on our channel. He says, do what you do so well and so uniquely that people can't resist telling others about you. Well, I can't resist telling others about the FPE Network, hitting 500 subscribers on their channel. Congratulations, guys. Sable Family Vlogs at 1,500 subscribers. There's our mailing address. Yes, we love to receive mail. Love to highlight it on our channel. Thank you, Jonathan, for putting up there. Florida Park Explorers hit 2K today. They went up to 2K today. Congratulations, guys. Extremely proud of your efforts and what you're doing. 4,000. Donna Jaworski. She had a great thing. And Donna Jaworski, we appreciate that over there with her, everything she's doing. One Little Spark, they also went over 4,000. That's awesome there as well. And finally, this week, Tripping with the Turners went over 6K. Here as well. So very excited for all the creators that are doing very, very well. Let's talk about the Race to 100K. And the Race to 100K on our channel is a pretty special event. This is where we recognize YouTubers as they grow and try to get up there. Hopefully at some point we'll have Kat in this mix. Got to have at least 3,000 to get in there. It's brought to you by the amazing...
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
So the great thing about this is we try to highlight creators. Now, we're doing something special. This is brand new. We're going to have a special focus from time to time. This is one of them. These guys have a Disney inflection on their channel, but they're not full Disney. They started out in the Disney community, and they now are doing, they've blown up. They've exploded in the grilling community. It's the Walt twins, Adam and Brett. They're great guys. They're just under 100K, and we're going to highlight them to help them out. Our community focus starts with the top 3 this week, and right now those top 3 are Big Fat Panda, Super Enthused Jackie, and Best Life and Beyond out of California. Following up in the group, Daps Magic down to Always Believe, 73 down to 41, Theme Park, Michael, the couple, Dave, Genevieve, Corey, and Always Believe. Great group up there from 73 down to 41. They're on that back end of the run to get that button. In the mix there, in the center of the center of the dogfight right there is Streaming the Magic at 33 down to 17.6 with the blog. You got Tanya in there. You got Here with the Ears. Nick's in there. Stephen Kai, Heather, Lou Mongello, Leg Life, and Ryan with the pin blog. 33 down to 17. Everybody growing a little bit. Nobody jumping too much over. New entry in Streaming the Magic just going in this week. Diz Cupcake down to Dave K. 17 down to 10. Doing a great job with all those guys. Diz Cupcake, LBV, Passport, the Leprechaun's, AID, Theme Park Ohana, the Magic Dads, Diz Life of Ours, and Dave K. All doing very well. Great job, guys. Double digits going strong. Not too far off from taking off. 10-6 down to 7-1. Mouse Talk down to Meg. In the middle there, Magical Moments, Love and Diz World, Paul, Vincent, Drew, Mike, Meg, and Meg. Double set of Meg. 10-7. Man, when you're up over 7K, you're doing fine in the wine, and you're moving along. So congratulations. So back end of the race, these are people that are doing really well, getting their stuff going, finding their stride and starting to move along. Brian and Amanda down to the Magic in the Music, 707 down to 56. Highlight Disney Daily here, up. Anytime you see fireworks behind somebody, it means they jumped over someone else in the race. Everybody consistently moving up. Some great quality channels there, especially ones that come in live from Florida almost every day. Living in Diz, Ear to Ear, Diz Our Dream, Trippin'. They all do a great job there. Pretty proud of them. Back half here, 5-4 down to 4-5. Dad Got Parks down to Donna Jaworski. Highlighting Mouse Vibes out of Cali. Just took a big jump. And Donna Jaworski going up, took a jump over people. Fireworks behind both of them. Congratulations to all these channels. We put this up, and the reason we do this is we hope that you'll find new channels that maybe you'll go and take a look at, consider subscribing to based on their content. Myers and the Mouse down to Brandy and Dave. This is, they're starters of the race. They just hit the lower park, and they're on their way up. Highlight to Princess and the Bear with fireworks jumping over. And there's Mickey Girls. I see Mickey Girls in the chat. We talk about you every week on our channel and show people your logo. Again, we don't ask anybody subscribe. We ask you to take a look at these channels and consider subscribing based on their content. Just as a programming reminder, we will not be live on Sunday. I worked it out with Carlos. We moved him out to January. The Ravens play the Steelers 4 o'clock now instead of 1 o'clock. The time got moved. I'm not missing Steelers week. I'm sorry. So we're going to adjust that out and move it along. Next Wednesday on the channel, Dad Builds will be with us. 7 o'clock next Wednesday. Can't wait to sit down and talk to Dad Builds on the channel. Big things coming up in our community. December 18th is the big Marvel show, the presentation. It's a charity event. All proceeds from that will be endorsed going to charities in our community. Welcome in, Jean Claire. So I encourage everybody to put a reminder on their computer for that date. And, of course, that is brought to you in full by Tommy Corner Sports, and the buttons are made by Dad Builds. We thank these 20 channels for being the participating channels in putting together this virtual Hall of Fame that will be inducting some new members in. I can't wait to do that. A reminder, if you don't have your Christmas video in, I'm coughing for a couple people in the chat right now. If you don't have it in, and I've called you, some have already got it today. Thank you. But if you don't have it in, you need to get them to me. He gave me a couple extra days. We have until Friday, and that's it. No more submissions. But it's going to be an amazing, probably one of the best ones we've done. And I can't wait to do that, so make sure your stuff is in on these days. And why do I put that out there? Because these people were with me during my toughest days. So I do watch their content and support them religiously as a thank you for what they did for me. I do a lot of ninja watching, or I'll lay in bed late at night and watch replays. I enjoy the replays as I lay there and work myself to sleep. And again, I appreciate all these channels and people of support. These are the people that I watch daily. You kind of got to keep up with them to go through. As we said earlier, we did thank, and she's in here, I thank her publicly, Jean Claire, for all her support with our membership. Be it Jean Claire and Zoel's World, we appreciate them so much. All right, let me pull back up here real quick and come back in and remind you that, hey, my guest tonight is a very special lady, bubbly, full of energy, bringing the Disney magic, and more creative in her pinky than I'll ever be in my entire body. And that's before I lost body parts. So she does a great job with that. She is perfectly Kat. We enjoyed talking with her today. Kat, let me ask you, when you go to the parks, do you have a favorite restaurant down there that's a must-do for you when you go in?
Each park kind of has its own special
Perfect
place
answer.
in my heart.
So what are your four?
So in Magic Kingdom, I really love Sleepy Hollow. I love it because I found a place that no one else knows, and I'm not saying where it is, but there's a place in the back somewhere where you can sit down, and it's beautiful, and there's a gazebo. But I love the waffles. It's so good.
My daughter loves
and then over in Animal Kingdom, Flame Tree Barbecue is one of those places where, again, it's where you sit, you go down onto the water, no one's around you, and it's so nice.
I got
and Epcot, I really love the Burger Garden.
The Burger Garden. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I can't say it either. No.
Yeah, I love the music.
Beer Garden.
Germany. The Beer Garden.
Yeah. Oh, go over to Germany, daggone it.
I love it. Yeah, no, so, and, oh no, Yadi, you know my secret place.
Yeah.
Don't tell no one.
You know what? For a Loungefly, Yachty will tell everybody. Trust me. That place, next time you go there, Kat, there's going to be like 20 people sitting there with Loungeflies. Trust me. That's the way it happens. What about Hollywood?
Well, in Hollywood Studios, I got to be honest, there's really no place I like to eat there.
Really? I tell you what, there's the amazing Mickey Bunch. Talk about ladies in our community that are special. There's one right there. Let Yachty got Yachty telling me, getting to my mind here. Kat, you've got to try and give it another shot if you haven't done it before and it didn't go well. They have changed things over at Mama Rosa's. Mama Melrose, whatever they call it now, Mama Melrose. We ate there the time before in Hollywood, and it wasn't that great. And we were like, do you really want to go back? But there wasn't anything else open. We went there this time, and I was shocked. The service was 10 times better, and they've got a brand new chef there, and the food was awesome. Everybody loved their meal. I had a creamy white pasta. My son had a steak. Everybody's food was cooked perfect. I was blown away because I went in there thinking, oh, God, we got to eat here. Let's just go eat and get something in our stomach. And it was really good. So hopefully that'll be good. So let me ask you this as we're tying things up tonight here. If you had a chance to spend some time with Walt and Roy, what would you want to do with Walt and Roy? How would you want to spend if someone said, hey, we can take you back in time and give you an hour of time in your life with Walt and Roy? Is there a thought?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to hear it.
Okay, well, first of all, to Walt, I would be like, you need to stop smoking and you need to pay women more. But I absolutely love and adore you, and I want you to tell people to continue your legacy and not be about money. That's what I would say to him.
Well, I don't think as much as he was about the money as other people were. There's Josh. Hey, what's up, Josh? We appreciate Josh. He's a good man.
And to Roy, I just say your heart is just, I just adore Roy. I'm not going to lie. I love Roy a little bit more than Walt.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So I love that answer, though. I love the honesty of people that they do it. Again, my guest tonight, before we close, has been Perfectly Kat. You've seen her links in the chat throughout the night. Incredible. If you're not subscribing to her based on her personality, I don't know where you're at. She's got a great attitude, and you will smile watching her channel. Again, another one, as we try to highlight on our channel, so many of the special ladies in our community. Kat is definitely one. You got so many of them in the chat. What's up? Hey, Mr. Pickle is here. Movie Mania Nick came in to see you too, Kat. So many of the special ladies in our community, the lady creators that are here tonight. You got the Mickey Bunch. You got Yachty was in here. Arlene was in here. Surfer Girl was in here. So many people. AJC Amy. People that are the foundation of what is great about our community is that we were already respecting the ladies and the ethnicity and the diversity of our community, and I appreciate that for keeping it going. Let me throw it over to you for, I guess, see, here's the thing. This is weird. Usually it's like earlier, you know, he was on the other side of the country. You're like 2 blocks that way, I think. So I'm going to do this. Ready? I'm going to do something I've never done before in the channel. Let's do it this way. Hey, Kat! What's your final thought from across the street? Go ahead.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay, so thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you. It means a lot to me, Pete. I absolutely adore you, and you are just an amazing human being. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for everyone in chat. I've had so much fun. I have some videos coming up this week. I have some swaps going up. And if you haven't, please subscribe. We just have fun over there. And yeah, oh, did I mention that I have a
No, hold on. Let me finish first before you start mentioning things. You know, before you start going crazy on me. Here's the thing. First off, let me say thank you to you for coming on. Okay. Again, I want to highlight something we talked about at the beginning. If you're a person out there that has any sort of speed bump, as I call it, okay, I don't call it disability, I don't call it challenge, I call it speed bump. If you have anything, this young lady can be an inspiration for you. We talked about it for a few minutes at the beginning, you know, with having a stutter. Sometimes people don't want to deal out there and do it. And you went out there and you said, nope, I'm not going to let that do it. And you hit the record. And I'm so glad you did, because you're an inspiration for people like me who have come into this new. And if you're out there and you're going through some challenges, you can look to people like Kat and realize that you can do anything you want in your life. You just got to believe in yourself. So thank you. I appreciate the friendship. And just like, you know, it's funny with doing this YouTube thing, you're so close to where I live. And literally Walt, I could have walked to Walt's house when he lived in Maryland.
Right?
And I never met him until I started doing YouTube. And then he moved away. So I don't know if he was trying to tell me something. But nonetheless, the YouTube thing's a great thing, and I appreciate that. The 2 things that I can ask everybody tonight is very simple. 1, do me a favor. I don't usually ask people to share out my stuff. I try to do my stuff on my own, but there is times where I do, because it's not about me. This is one of those times. On my channel today, I put up a video. Hey, Skipper Brian, what's up, buddy? Waiting for Harmonious. Dude, that's awesome. You're down there in the parks. That's awesome, dude. We have on my channel a video. It's titled Disney YouTube Charitable Efforts. I went and asked everybody over a 2-month period to give me everything that they were doing for charity, and I put it all together in a video telling everybody about it. It's got some great Christmas music behind it, and all of the links for all those people for their videos are in the body of that video. And more importantly, all the charity links with money that goes directly to a charity. There's no third-party thing. It all goes directly to a charity or a source that's overseeing it, so it's all legit and ethical. Are in there for people. If you have a couple extra dollars this year, what I would say is do what I'm going to do. I'm going to give up. You know, I like going to Laurel races and looking at the horses and doing that for fun. You know, I'm going to give up going to the horse races. And I donated $50 to Donna the other night, and I'm going to do something to Corey. If you have a couple extra dollars in your pocket, give a little bit to that. If you don't, it's okay. Share out all those people that are doing it, and maybe somebody else that does will help. It's going to great causes. It's going to Give Kids the World. It's going to the Birthmarks Foundation. It's going to a couple people in our community that could really use the support right now. With the Viapre Project and Mike Wheeler are going through some things. They could use your help. And that's why I did it. So if I ask you tonight, please share that out and help me out. Finally, my last request is always simple and the same. If you love Kat, you love what she's doing, or any other creator out there, welcome in, Molar Man. If you love any of these creators, tube it up. I own that. I haven't. I swear, if Jimmy Kimmel starts using it, I'm going to scream. Tube it up. It's very simple. If you're watching a video or a vlog, give it a like, leave a comment, share it out somewhere to help that creator get out a little bit. If you're watching a live or a live that's coming up, share out the live, leave a comment on the video, get involved in the chat, and by all means, if you like your creator, I'm going to quote, Kat, you're going to recognize this. You can tell me who I'm quoting when I say this.
Okay.
Hit the damn button. Who says that? Wear your damn mask. Wear your damn mask.
That would be our governor.
That would be our governor. Absolutely. So I'm going to quote the Maryland governor. Hit the button. If a creator gets up in the morning and sees they have 1 or 2 more subscribers, they may put out another video because they're empowered to do so. I would appreciate you doing that. So you wanted to tell about a pin or something that you had going?
Yeah, I have a Pumbaa pin over here.
Who? Pumbaa? Who's Pumbaa? Who's he with? Is that from Lion King?
No. Oh, wait, what is his name?
Who?
Timon and Pumbaa.
Hello there, this is Timon. We hope you enjoyed the show. It was great having you with us. You were a lovely group, the best audience ever. Now please, get out!
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.